Hi guys, welcome to the update for Bitcoin. We'll just go over some stuff. So you would have been seeing around people calling for the bottom, etc. And some influencers calling lower and whatever. Everyone's confused what's what. You might want to check out some videos. This one here has had a few views. Back in January, I revealed roughly where the bottom would be. And then there's another one gaining traction just here, which we're going to have a little bit of a look at in a minute. And that was back in February where I said where the bottom would be. That was 5 months ago. So you can check them out. And let's have a look. As you can see, hardly any views on the other videos, and I don't have 10,000 views because I'm not an influencer. So people don't like accuracy, which is why there's not many views. You want to check out my accuracy, you can, if you like. I doubt you'll see more than 10 mistakes in the last 2 years. But anyway, you can do that research yourself. Let's have a look here what I said 5 months ago.
I am still holding 37.5% of the trade from 97,550 and will continue to hold till the bottom happens, as per previous charts in this video. This 60,000 area, as per that trend line, is where we look for a bottom which lines up with these levels shown on the Bybit levels chart. Recent trades are shown. All my trade setups are in my videos.
Okay, so those levels on the Bybit chart, which was 58,000, down at that monthly level which I spoke about before this here. Back around here in my videos I spoke about this level, which I spoke about 5 months ago. Let's see what I recently spoke about after the last video publicly, where I spoke, we were around here, and then I said that it would reject around 63,333, as you can see right here. Rejection down to that POC that was here at 61,700. And then I said once it comes down and touches that, it'll go up. And as you can see, it hasn't gone lower than that yet, right? And it's moving up. And I spoke about this trend line here that'll come down and touch it, and as you can see, it's held it, okay? And this is the main trend line from 126k, okay? And as you can see now, it's broken back out up above it. And I also spoke about that. So let's have a look what I spoke about recently when price was up here to my students. So we're waiting for the A grade level setups. That's what I'm waiting for. Okay, because I'm already in trades. I'm in shorts, I'm in long. So, you could long down here at the NPOC, or you can short up here. If we break, let's have a look where that was. I said you could long down at this POC, which has now been taken. Look at how perfect that was. And now we're up here. So if you did take that long to the students, only a handful of you, then you put your stop loss here and you're on a free ride. Okay, for anyone wanting to be a student, there's the cost, dirt cheap, and I teach you how to trade. And I even you can ask questions, I'll tell you, you can show me charts, I'll show you what you're doing wrong. Okay, let's have a look at the Bitcoin charts now. I spoke about this here on the CME futures, this trend line. And you can see here, and I spoke about that it would come down and what happens when we break out from it. Okay, there is a possibility this could be another fake out and it comes up here and then you have the final flush down, which is kind of what I'm looking for really, to come down to the 50. You'll see on the next few charts around this area here. Okay, 54, a little bit of an up, down, and then we break out. Because honestly, when you look at it, it looks fairly similar to this. We have the up, we have the up, we have the down, we have the down, then we have this little bit of a move across, a little bit of a move across, and we've broken out from the trend line, and then it comes down and spikes down, touches the trend line, okay, which is here, and then we move out. Then we have this trend line here, which I've spoken about before, and what would happen when we broke above it. And that could be bullish and could be the start of the bull cycle. Okay, and that this could actually be the bottom. You can see the divergence here as well. We have here the institutional guys. You can see what they did all during this pattern here was they were buying and they sold some up the top, and we want to see this get back above zero. Okay, otherwise this could fall over, and like I said, down to the 54. That would be my exact bottom. So on this chart, we're looking at this level here for a short, depending on the reaction here, okay, which would line up with an SFP of this level, the VVAC, and these levels here, which are strong. And then that would bring the move down, take out this NPOC weekly, and it could even fall all the way down to this level right here. No guarantees. And if this is a bullish move, and this could be an inverted head and shoulders. Okay, so we'll touch this trend line, reject, and then come down around here, take out all these levels, and then come up, break out from the red trend line, go up, hit this, come down, touch the trend line, and then bounce, then it will hit this daily level here is the main target with this inverted head and shoulders. Okay, there's a lot of confluence right up at this level here. So if this did break out and was bullish, this is where it's heading. I'll leave you with it. If you want to know any more, you know where to go.